Hello everyone, we are from Group 3 are going to present on ecotourism site of Marine Park and Island. The island that we choose is an island called Yakushima Island.
So let's begin with the group's information. So our group have 5 people. First, Amir Faiz bin Abdul Hadi. Second, Muhammad Aiman bin Saad. Third, Muhammad Faizuddin bin Muhammad Jamal. Fourth, Muhammad Fauzan bin Muhammad. And the last one is Aiman Hakim bin Muslim.
They say it ain't easy, but it's harder when there's two. The poor and the greedy, then there's you. I'm right here now outside your door, feeling like I did before. There's something in the way, I'm sure, but I will find you. You got a way to make me feel like this. You got a way to make me feel honest. You got a way, oh no. You got a way, oh no.
The mountain of Yakushima Island is rated on the World Nature Heritage List on 1993 because of its unique flora and fauna and landscape. The mountain also conserved under 4 types of nature protection system, which is wilderness area, national parks, forest ecosystem reservoirs, and nature monuments. The Yakushima Island is located 16 km south of the southernmost region of Kyushu, one of the Japan's 4 islands. The island belongs to Kagoshima Prefecture in Japan. As for flora, there is a remarkable variety of plants inhabiting in the island. They range from subtropical plants such as banyan tree near the seashore and subtropical temperate plants such as Marcellus tambergi, chinquapin, and evergreen oaks. Next, for the fauna, the island has a rich and quasi-primitive habitat produced by its environment. In the island was separated from the Kyushu mainland some 1,500 years ago. This combination has produced various species such as Cervus nippon yakushimae and Macaca fuscata yakui. There are over 150 known species of birds on the island. On the other hand, Yakushima Island has a long story of inhabitation. Due to its own climate and rich nature, the island was considered as important strategic point for shipping and transportation routes. Therefore, while interaction has taken place between islanders and outsiders, there has been a harmonious coexistence between nature and people on the island. Currently, there are small villages scattered on the seashore, with total population of 12,707 residents. As for transportations, air and sea roads are open and in use for destination.
The management of the site is the responsibility of the Environment Agency, the Forestry Agency, the Agency for Cultural Affairs, and Kagoshima Prefectures. To provide more effective cooperation and collaboration between these agencies, the Yakushima World Heritage Area license committee was established. The management priorities are to strictly conserve the area so as to prevent the loss of the World Heritage values. Activities which may threaten the integrity of the site are prohibited. Before the island was inscribed on the World Nature Heritage List, almost the identical area of the island had been generally conserved under four types of nature protection system that had strictly different purpose, different areas, different jurisdiction and different regulation. And the first one is the conservation of wilderness area. A wilderness area is defined as an area that fulfills the following conditions. It has not been affected by activities of man. It has preserved a primarily primitive condition. It is a considerable area in size and there is particular need for its natural environment to be conserved. Activities such as construction of buildings, fellings of tree and or bamboo, collection of animals or plants, collection of fallen leaves and branches, making fires, and engaging in other activities that may have an adverse effect on the conservation of the natural environment are prohibited in this area, except in a certain special circumstance such as academic research. The second one is the conservation of the national parks in Yakushima Island. There are two distinct areas. There is the special zone and the special protection zone. The special zone holds importance from both conservation and perspective, and activities such as construction of buildings and felling of trees require the approval of the Minister of Environment. The special protection zones aims for strict conservation of the core areas of parks. Aside from regulation of the special zone, activities such as collecting or harvesting animals or plants, collecting fallen leaves and branches, making fires, and else requires the approval of the ministers of environment. The third one is forest ecosystem reserve. Its goals are to maintain natural environments consisting of forest ecosystem, to protect plants and animals, to preserve gene pools, to advance technology of forest management, and to contribute to academic research. In the conservation and utilization zones which serve as a buffer to prevent environmental change outside the reserve from directly affecting the forest. In the preservation area, no forestry operation for the purpose of timber production are conducted. Yet, according to the natural conditions, educational use or recreational use that does not accompany large-scale development may be conducted. The fourth and last one are the conservation of the natural monuments at Yakushima Island. The natural monuments are designated certain animals and plants, including habitat areas, breeding grounds, migration grounds, and natural habitats, and geological minerals, including areas that have extraordinary natural phenomena that are of high academic interest in Japan and are particularly important as natural monuments. Among natural monuments, those of special importance can be designed as special natural monuments. Activities that may change current condition of these natural monuments or activities may have an effect on their conservation require approval of the Commissioner for Cultural Affairs.
For the features ecotourism they have in Yakushima Island is their flora and fauna. Yakushima Island contains one of the largest tracts of existing 9 islands, subtropical evergreen forests, and endangered habitats ecoregion. The only large animal indigenous to the island are red-bottom macaques and a variety of cicada, or in Japanese is called Yakushika. Japanese weasel may be seen from time to time. The island is a spawning ground to migratory loggerhead turtles, and also dolphin can be found offshore. The coastal areas have coral reef in place, although to a much lesser extent than are found farther south in the island of Okinawa. Moreover, Yakushima is famous for its large vegetation. There are some remaining areas of primary forest, composed mainly of a variety of Cryptomeria japonica or Japanese cedar, as known as Yakusugi. The best known single example of which is named the Jomonsugi, as each is estimated to date at least the Jomon period of Japanese history. In addition, the island lists over 50 varieties of endemic flowers, notably rhododendrons, and hundreds of rare endemic bryophyta, as well as a number of endemic trees.
Benefits of ecotourism. It helps building environmental awareness, providing direct financial benefits for conservation, providing financial benefits and empowerment for local people, respecting local culture, and supporting human rights and democratic movements such as conservation of biological diversity and cultural diversity through ecosystem protection, promotion of sustainable use of biodiversity by providing jobs to local populations, sharing of all socio-economic benefits with local communities and indigenous peoples by having their informed consent and participation in the management of ecotourism enterprises. Tourism to exploit natural resources with minimal impact on the environment being the primary concern. Minimization of tourism's own environmental impact, affordability and lack of waste in the form of luxury, local culture, flora and fauna being the main attractions, local people who benefit from this form of tourism economically and often more than mass tourism.
As you have just watched, Yakushima Island is an ecotourism site that inscribed as World Heritage List because flora, fauna and landscape. We hope that our video can give you more knowledge about Yakushima Island. So that's all from us. Thank you for watching.